So the 2025 federal election in Canada is going to happen on April the 28th. And as we know, the Conservatives and the Liberals are going at it. This is going to be a very consequential election in the history of Canada. At least that's what I'm thinking, and I think a lot of Canadians would agree with this. Put down in the comments what you think. There's a lot happening in terms of the lead up to the election. The Conservatives are accusing the Liberals of attempting to bring American-style politics to Canada. And this comes in the light of two Liberal staffers who attended last week's Canada Strong and Free Networking Conference, where they planted buttons that used Trump-style language and highlighted division within the Conservative Party. Now, the conference is often referred to by its former name, the Manning Conference. It's basically an opportunity for conservative Canadians to come together and talk about policies. And some attendees noted these buttons. One button said, "Stop the steal," an apparent reference to Donald Trump's attempts to overturn this result of the 2020 U.S. presidential election. Now, this is kind of unfortunate that the Liberals would seek to misrepresent, the views of who's attending that conference. I've always been saying this for a long time now. The Conservatives in Canada are not the same as the Conservatives in the United States. And there's nothing wrong with the Conservatives in the United States either. They're not extremists. They have a different point of view. Okay? You could have a different point of view. And the problem with the politics of today is that whether you're conservative or whether you're liberal, you just stick to your own tribe and you try not to meet the other party somewhere in the middle. You don't have to agree with the other side, but you definitely can respect them and meet somewhere in the middle. And I feel that it's very important for the Conservatives and the Liberals and all the different parties in any democratic system to be able to come to some sort of conclusion and be able to work with each other. You should be able to work with the people that you disagree with. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to admire them, but you can work with them for the betterment of the society. And I'm really hoping that Canada would come together and not make the same mistake that they have. I don't think they made a mistake. They just elected the Liberals, and the Liberals have disappointed. Shouldn't we give the Conservatives a chance now? Shouldn't we? Even if we're liberal-leaning, shouldn't we give the other party a chance? And I really hope that the Conservatives and Liberals can come together and work for the betterment of Canada. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that we have become too divisive? Can't we meet somewhere in the middle? Is politics become that toxic that we cannot even use common sense anymore? What do you think?